then I'm gonna move on. Thank you for answering that question and for being so thorough with the answer. One thing I wanted to ask you about, and it's not really, I mean, it probably, I don't know if it affects the day to day of what you do, and it may not even be a fair question, but I'm going to ask it anyway because I've got you here in front of me. In the past, and the mayor's looking at his watch. It's not that tough. How's the relationship between you and Ken Hughes? I know Ken was a really close political ally in the last election, and then there was the stuff went on with the family members in a business, which happens in business all the time. Has it affected
Kenny and the family? We basically still get along. You know, something happened. You know, I tried to keep business. I have always keep business away from politics or business from the home and everything. We get along. We're in this professionally. I'm in it to make Derby a better place. Kenny is in it to have Derby be better than it was when we came in here. And we could all puff our chest up saying that we've succeeded to make Derby a better home, better place to do business for anybody. And we are driven by the same drive that we've always had from day one. That we get along, we respect each other. Something happened, you know. I don't hold anybody else responsible for whatever happened. You know, it's an issue that.
It's unfortunate, but
an issue that the kids have to take care of on their own. I stayed out of it. And I stayed out of it from the beginning. I didn't get involved. I didn't mudsling. I didn't say anybody was bad or anything, and that was it.
Okay, and we're just about out because I've been here for an hour. I have a bunch of other questions.
You were only supposed to be here a half hour.
Oh, did I say that? Oh, that was a lie. That was a lie. Well, one thing I just wanted to, being a mayor, and you mentioned family, and it's a lot of times, personally, I think. Public service, especially on a local level, is you can't get any better than that. The people that come out and get elected or volunteer. On the same time, you get the questions like the one I just asked. Suddenly, your personal life becomes more public. It's a thankless job in a lot of ways. The longer you're in office, the more people you're making angry just by the nature of the job. Why are you running again, and does that ever start to? I mean, you're a guy who wears his heart on his sleeve, from what I can tell. Have you ever thought? Are you giving me a quizzical look? I'm judging from time.
I didn't understand it.
Well, I'm saying you're a guy like if I ask you a question, you don't like the question, you're not afraid to tell me. Like you'll tell me right away. But have you ever? Why do it again? It seems like it takes you away from your family. It's a thankless job, I guess I'm saying.
Fortunately for me, is that from 6 years ago when I got involved, it caught me in my time period in my life that I was able to put the time and money, put aside money because the mayor's position in Derby is supposed to be a part-time position, and that's the reason why I would say things never got done the way they got done now, because I treat it as a full-time job. And my full-time job is working 60, 80 hours a week. In the restaurant business, you're working 70 to 100 hours a week. You're working weekends, you're working days, you're working nights, you're working holidays. So it came at a time period that I was slowing up. My sons, my three boys, they've grown up. Hopefully soon I'll start to have grandchildren, and I don't plan to miss very much time. But going back to the original question is that
you still like your job. You still
why do I want to do this again? I like the job because as long as there's a challenge for me, and this is how I've always been all my life. If there's a challenge, I don't go the other way. I don't go and try to sweep things under the rug. I want to fix it. I want to make it better than what it was. Just like 6 years ago, we went to we needed to put a city seal on the some legal paperwork, and city of Derby, over 330 years old, had no city seal. I flipped out. I went crazy. I can't believe that 330 years politicians just kept sweeping that to the side. So we ended up creating a city seal with the help of the arts department up at the high school, and we gave them information what we had to do is, and we got it done, and we have a beautiful seal now. But as long as I have challenges, as long as there's, I will want to keep doing it. But that's not to say that there's always going to be a challenge to do it. Right now, I want to finish downtown. I started this, and I want to finish it. You know, there's nobody that wants to get this done more than my team and I, in regards to getting this done. Because to me, it's a challenge. You know, we've overcome 2/3 of the challenge. We're at the final third right now. The road behind BJ's over there, the DOT road. We've been working on that for 4.5 years approximately. And guess what? We just finally had to close it. Now we're going out to bid to subdivide and get that built up. I want to make sure that these projects keep moving along. So as I retire, and I do plan to retire someday in the near future, I ushered these through. My team and I ushered these through, got it to the point that this is going to do nothing but benefit the city, get these businesses into town where it's going to do nothing but benefit the taxpayers of the city, just like we did with Quick Pick. That's another huge company. That's the tax dollars that's coming in, the cranes, the equipment, Edge Fitness, all those machines in there. They got to pay taxes on them. And they're going to have a lot of machines, and and that's and it's not long before it's going to come to this point that these big projects they have been started already now. Got to usher them along, get them finished, and then it'll probably be time for somebody else.
All right, man. Thanks a lot for taking the time to talk to me. I appreciate it.